Once again, back to it, I see. And if you're with me, you have my eternal gratitude. Alright, so here's another work story from the same place here. And by design, when you work at a place like this here, I mean, the only way to sort of like get over the fact that you work at a place like this, a call center again for you, piss me off. Guaranteed delivery. So anyway, and there would be many times where I would end up being on, say, a lunch break, or break here with one or two of my work buddies here, and most oftentimes it was like more of a cigarette break or extended cigarette break, just to end up sitting there blowing off steam and talking about all kinds of shit like. Um, what would you end up doing here to this place, and just all kinds of things. And I think at like one point I ended up saying that I would love to trip some mad acid here and set fire to this place, watch it burn, get a nice outside lounge here, some wings and marshmallows, and roast them over the fire while having a nice beer. So we would say all kinds of weird things like that, wouldn't it be fun to end up sabotaging their call queue, or route everybody to Spanish speaking here for a day, or somehow fuck with management in some way. And this was the place, mind you, that I ended up getting decked out and teaching them a lesson there for not promoting me. Anyhow, so there was there's one occasion where, again, unlike the prior video, I'm sitting at my desk and here taking calls, and someone comes up to me and says, "Look, after you're done with that call, I need you to end up going." I can't remember if she ended up saying that I would need to follow her, or if she gave me directions, but it was to a part of the building I'd never been to before. And so that's always a little bit alarming here when you're just taking off assignment all on the spot there for no fucking reason. So anyhow, I'm a little worried, and I put down my headset, and by whatever means, I end up meandering my way over to this one section of the building, and then I knock at the door, come in, and then there's a lady who I've never seen before, ever. And I mean, and when you work there for a year or so, I mean, even though there's several hundred people there here, I mean, you always recognize a new face, especially in management. So anyhow, she said, "Loki, thank you, and well, have a seat right here with you." And I ended up sitting down and feeling a little bit okay, what am I in for? What I do, internally anyway. All right, so she ends up sitting there, and she ends up asking me a couple of basic questions: how long I've worked there, and what I do about my job. And then she said, "I've heard some disturbing little bits here recently, so I need to ask you a serious question." I said, "All right," and she ends up saying, "I've heard something about that you may have a bomb planted in the building here, and that it's set to go off by a certain time of the day. I don't really remember when." And and she said, "And so I need to know if this allegation is credible, and what you know about said bomb, and where it's at." And I swear you folks are going to think I'm fucking kidding you. I swear you're going to think I'm fucking kidding you, but I'm not. And I sit there dumbstruck, blink, and then I mean, it's clicking in my back of my head where she's getting this from, all of a sudden. And then I was just like, "Dude, I can't believe how people are. I mean, seriously. They say a guy like me, and they just think, oh, he's a fucking weirdo. He must be crazy. He's like psychopath, sociopath, antisocial. Like he just wants to like kill everybody. He hates everyone and everything. Dude, I love life. I don't know what these people are talking about. They only spread these rumors here because they're afraid. They're afraid of the different, the weird, the socially awkward and different. But I'm honestly, frankly, a little insulted. They even asked that question, if you want the honest truth. And she was, well, that's good to know. You may leave. And so I step out of the office and and close the door, and I take one step to the right, and then just go, lean my back against the wall, saying, uh, yeah. So my feeling here, I know it seems like out there a little bit, but no more out there than that situation I was in. But the fact that I'd never seen this woman before here, and I mean, we always got like announcements and everything if there was like some kind of new member of management and everything. I mean, it would have been impossible for me to miss this person. I think she was set up in this like unused office, and she was like undercover or something here, and that someone like was standing outside at some point, heard like what I said, and I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember ever saying that I wouldn't put a bomb in the basement or anything. Burn the place down. Yeah, I sure as shit said that probably a few different times. But anyways, right. So that's my story, and I don't know really what would have happened. Like how I said, yes, I do have bombs down there. Yeah, we'll never know, and probably for the better. But I hope you, my minions, again enjoy this story one last time for this evening and the week. Have a beautiful fucking night.